I just turned a wild deer into 250 pounds of sausage.
Oh, look at it. Look at that. Next to the fire, nothing beats just being around a campfire. It doesn't get any better than that. Mate, that's a shooter there for you.
This is where you just got that one, right? Right here?
Huh? Just right there, yeah.
Right there.
Oh, Chris.
Oh, look, a bigger one.
Chris. Why are we seeing stags?
Rut. It's rut season. So around this time, you're getting them, they're a bit excited. You'll hear them roaring. Hear the males going at it. Yeah, they've got to keep warm. Find the females to stay warm with, So you can call them in. There's this time where you can maybe call them in. You don't need to, or we're lucky enough where I just look over and be like, oh, there's some down there. Oh, wait, there's a whole heap more just running around. I just got drenched.
Wetter.
About to strip down. So once we prepped the meat, we had 60 kilos of venison. The only thing is, if you've ever had venison, it can be quite lean. So the butcher sorted us out with 30 kilos of pork meat and 20 kilos of pork fat. We started mixing the meat and you wouldn't believe what we found.
I know what a bloody bullet looks like.
Can I see? Is that a bullet? No way,
that's gold.
Bullet. Let me see. Oh my god.
Obviously you can chuck in whatever you want. But for us, we went with onions, leek, chili flakes, cayenne pepper, lots of salt, pepper, and a few extra ingredients that the Volkanovskis like to use. As you can see some of the darker meat you're going to get. It's a bit of the venison. The lighter meat going to get your pork. Obviously the whites are fat. Got the leek there, onions. You might even see little chili flakes here and there. Yeah, little chili flakes. All mixed through. Finish mixing this. Leave it overnight. Let all the flavours get through the meat. And then we're going to fill up the sausages. We're going to fill them up. Get them all prepared. Then they'll be hung up to dry. And that process will almost be done. And they'll be good enough to eat soon. What do you reckon? How long are we having them to dry? 2 days? 2 days we're going to let them dry for. 100 kilos, all mixed up, all the flavours through it. Fill them up with the sausage tomorrow. See you then. A couple little things you need to know about filling these sausages. Remember, later on we're going to have to twist these. So if you have them too tight, you might get a couple of blowouts. So we're getting through, we're getting a fair bit done, but we will fall maybe the last 20-30 kilo. We'll put extra chilli in there, make it nice and hot. So these are going to be the good ones. So that already had chilli in it, but now we just put a heap more. All that's the same one that we did with all that marinade that you've seen. We already had a bit of chilli in there, had all the leeks. So this is the same, just extra chilli. Look at that. Woo! All right, now that's these ones done. Got a little bit left. Okay. We'll just finish that sausage. There's a little tiny bit left. We'll get some bread or we'll get something to help push the rest of it in, then we'll just cook the rest of it now. What makes them that little bit different? I don't know if it is literally the venison in there or the chili or just the stuff we put in them, but I love sausage. You get nice, cheese jalapeno sausages, unreal. These are my favourite by far. And then it just hits different because I literally got the deer, shot it myself, we butchered it all, minced it all up, put it all together and made the sausages from scratch. 110 kilos of it. Maybe something about that. But even when I didn't do that, I still agree that these are the best sausages I've had.
Eating a hot chili with the hot sausages. Very nice. We twist it in the center. The next one, because we're going to have them in pairs. Next one you put 2 ties.
Yeah, you bastard. That's tight. That ain't going nowhere. All right, we're gonna finish tying these up. We're gonna hang them up to dry for a couple of days. We'll see you then. Some sausages here. What do you think? A lot of sausages, eh? Some back there, some in here. Chris has already taken some.
All right, so we're back. We let them sit there and dry out for a couple of days. As you can see, they're a bit darker now. That's from hanging them to dry for a couple of days. So now they're ready to cook. I'm going to show you a couple of different things you can do with, I guess, any sausages, right? These are sort of your, I don't know, what European sort of style sausages. I don't know, my dad's always made it. He's Macedonian, mum's Greek. It's like that sort of style. Very tasty. This one's got extra chilli. I don't know if you could see that. Zoom in on that and you'll see that there's some nice, it's pretty red there. You can see that's nice and red, so we've got some chilli in there. Find a good spot for them. They can move and take turns or where they'll be. I don't want it too much direct heat. I want them to smoke. We've got a bit of smoke anyway. I'm going to chuck this in there as well. Get a bit of extra smoke. Chuck that in. And that's going to start to smoke soon. There you go, already. All right. This is sort of what I wanted to do with it. Get that smoke in there. Slowly cook them. We can still go quick with these. You can go sort of direct heat. You're just going to have to look after them a little bit. I might smoke them. So I'm going to sit this here. You're going to get a bit of the heat go in, a bit of the smoke is going to sort of circulate through here as well. And whenever you want to boost up a bit of heat, you probably don't need this big bloody thing. But I don't have a smaller one. There we go. So you can see a bit of the smoke. A lot of that heat, you can already feel it starting to get warm. It's just going to sort of like a little oven, but with the smoke. So I'm going to let the smoke sort of go through. I'll still move the sausages around. One of the inside one's going to get a little bit more heat. You can cook these however you want. I love to get them over the actual wood fire. I'm using actual trees from the farm, dried out trees that we found, using that. So it's going to get the real wood flavour. And for an extra little bit of smoke, I obviously put these other little pieces in there as well. Whoops. As you can see, look at that. You can even see them smoking. Already cooking. I'll leave it there for a while. And tomato. Bit of feta cheese here as well. And we will get adventurous with this sort of stuff with yous as well. I'm going to find some remote places and just do this straight over wood fire. I'm lucky enough, I'm on the farm, I can just do this whenever I want. I'm pretty blessed to be in a position where I could do this. Absolutely love it. Blessed to, I don't have a fight lined up right now. So I have time to cook for you guys, cook for myself, because I love this stuff. Got the fam out here running around in the background there. I'll cook them a little bit as well. Sarge, what are you doing, mate? Come here. You come up. Up. Yeah, up, 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 up. Good boy. Turn them over. You all right, mate? Oh, you want to get down? All right. Oh, yeah, it's a bit warm, mate. And even the good thing is about this, we had it, there's some flavour in this. There's plenty of salt in that as well. We remember when we flavoured all the meat, left that overnight. Obviously it was cold in the house. It's winter over here, so you could just leave it there, obviously covered it up. It's sort of curing with that salt as well. You know what I mean? While it's sort of drying and hanging up with the salt, you're almost curing it. Remember, it's all minced up. It's all minced up as well. I wouldn't eat it raw, but I'm saying if you end up getting it wrong with how you cooked it, you're going to be all right. If you undercook it by accident, you're going to be pretty cool. You're going to be pretty sweet. Venison's going to be fine. There's pork meat and pork fat. Obviously, you want that more cooked, but you actually can have pork, just under is going to be okay. You'll be fine. You'll live. But chicken, I wouldn't mess around with that. I know a lot of people are going to be wondering, just wild deer. They actually eat very well where we are. As you can see in the background, they've got beautiful country to feed on. So they're well fed, they're healthy, never any worms in them. So we're quite lucky. So if you were to get your own animals that you find, you're probably going to have a look, see if there's worms inside, or, you know what I mean? There's things you can look out for. Maybe we can do a little bit of a, show you how to even skin, maybe be careful. I've got to be careful with that. You know, a lot of people might not want to see that, and I don't know how YouTube's going to go with that. But maybe we can show you a little bit of how to do it. My dad and that's been doing it for years. I'm sure he could tell us a lot of the tips. I've done a couple here and there, but I ain't no expert. So I'll leave it to the pros to show us what we're looking for, because that's going to be important as well. Oh, look at it. Look at that. Woohoo. That's the shot right there, man. Look at that, you ready? Woo! Soak that up. Here you go. I got an idea. Thank you. You got to toast that up. Right now, I don't mind. I usually, if you could see that, I wouldn't usually, even though this is still good, I wouldn't usually have it too crispy, but now I want to just have it there. So if I get a bit of crunch, I'm okay with it. I mean, that's still folding really good. You could still wrap something up perfectly in that look. Perfect. All right. Woo! These ones I'm going to leave over the side here. Keep cooking. This one is ready. No better way to do this, man. Love this. So easy, but so good. Oh, juice is still going. There we go. Put that chili in there. Now we're talking. You know what? I can't even wait. I'm going into one of those. Oh. Woo! That's the one. Oh yeah. Just cut in small pieces. Rake off a bit. Look, got that crispy. Feta cheese. There's actually a bit of goat's feta. Get some of that. I love a little chili sauce that my dad's made. We'll do a couple of things with that. Later on, I'm going to show you another thing that you could do with that. A nice easy thing. This one's got some chili in it. Chili. Everyone knows I love my chili. Smell the fire. Eat over the fire. Mmm. That chili in there. This one's got the extra chili. Still not too bad though. What else you could do? I'm going to chuck this on. Now the idea with this one, we're actually going to do like a gyros. Yeah, we're going to use the bitter bread, make a sort of wrap. So now I'm going to try and make sure I'm not over near the hot. I'm going to have to keep turning that. I'm going to use some of the feta cheese still. I will use, I'm going to have to keep turning this. Feta cheese, avar, sausage, and then make like a wrap with it. Very good with the feta cheese and the avar. Love it. So this one, depending on your actual pita bread, this one's just your easy ones that you can get from any store. So I'm going to have to be a little more careful with it. That's all we need. Whoop-ah! Like I said, depending on your pita bread you use, some of them crisp up a lot easier. So this one, I don't want to take the risk. Yeah, it's already, yeah, there you go. That's getting nice and perfect, all that. This is easy. Avar. Good chunk of that on there. Avar is just like peppers. You're going to have your herbs in there as well. Like, you know, you're going to have paprika and stuff like that. Avar, it's just more peppers, capsicums and stuff like that, all mushed up. I think it's a Macedonian thing. So, look at that. Come over, look at that. I don't know if you could see, but just chuck a little log like that in there. So I'm still getting that smoke going through that sausage. It's like just going to smoke there till I'm ready to do whatever I want with it. And then don't be shy. With a bit of the feta cheese. Yes. Spread that around a bit. Oh yeah, that's what you want to see. Look, oh, look at that. Now that's how you want it. Look at that juice just coming in there. Oh yeah. Let's see how we're looking. Heavyweight, here we come. Wrap that up, look at that, perfect. Yeah, too much more and then it would have got a bit crispy. Let's see how this goes. You know what? You're gonna have some Jakey, so I'll cut it in half. There you go. We'll get a look in that. Nah, you know that's gonna be good. Oh, thank you. Man, I need to do some of these sausages. I wish I could get it out to you guys. Oh, for the cream man. Gonna do the next one, but I'll show you why we shoot so many of them. I just seen a heap running that way. I don't know if you could see some behind the trees. You can see them? Oh, there you go, one right there. So I just seen a heap over there. Once some of them ran that way. They sort of need, there's too many of them. Well, yeah, that's why it can actually, you'll be surprised. I know it's not gonna fit, I know a lot of people are not gonna like it, but like with a lot of the farms and all that, they can do a bit of damage. They're even like getting hit by cars and everything. There's that many of them. But a nice way of doing it, eat them. We're not culling them, we're eating them. Open that up. There you go. I'll chuck that straight on. Look at the size of that. How good. I'm going to put a bit of a tomato in this as well. Just to break it up a little bit. You don't even need any. You could honestly eat it like that. Just bread, just this sausage. Like I told you, the flavour in these sausages, so good. But I will break it up a little bit of tomato in as well. What are you doing, boss? Hey, no, this ain't yours. A lot of people are gonna probably be like, oh, you're using like plastic cheese. What are you doing, burgers? Good, smoky cheese this one is, smoky cheese. Very good on burgers. It melts nice, you get a lot of nice smoky flavour from them. I love them. You can use all types of different cheeses. I prefer these ones. Got a bit of leftover salsa. I love this stuff. I'm just going to drizzle that on there. Yes, there we go. Boom. I've been saying the whole time, don't eat it all. I'm about to go for more bites. But I still got to show you another way of cooking it. So I'm going to have to leave it at that. But literally didn't need cheese, didn't need tomato, didn't need nothing. Bread and these sausages. Look at that chilli in there. Look at that. Chilli. Perfect. That's all you need. All right, so the last way we're going to do this could be one of my favorites because you can have it any time of the day. This is a perfect breakfast, perfect lunch, perfect dinner. So we just literally put all of it together and then you just slap it on some bread, however you want to eat, or you could just eat it like that. My dad's already cut it up. I'll cut one more, make it look like I did something, because my dad's actually going to do this for us. He always makes it for us and absolutely love it. Usually do it with chorizo. You know, you could use it with sort of anything, but nothing beats these sausages. The flavour that you get through it, it just tops it. The girls don't like the chili, the spicy sausages, and they probably don't. This is actually pretty spicy too, the salsa. So I'm just going to put the sausages straight on this. Keep turning them. You can find what heat you like. Perfect, straight over the wood fire. Like I said, there's no better way than straight over literal wood fire like that. Campfire, get some of these, use a stick, whatever you want. It's all going to work, but very good. Next to the fire, nothing beats just being around a campfire, cooking like this, cooking sausages you made from a deer you shot on your farm, You know what I mean? My dad's got his veggie garden. You could be using, you know, his peppers and all that from the veggie garden. Eggs from obviously my chickens, as you can see over there. It doesn't get any better than that. So I'm going to show you what you do with these. Literally cut them in half. You could keep them whole, doesn't matter. Stab them straight on. Boom. Beautiful. So these ones aren't chili, so the girls will appreciate that. Sit them on the side. Find a good spot. I'm liking it over here. I think that's going to get me a good heat. I can just find a spot that I feel would be good. Go here. Woo! How good? Yep. As I said, you can take the pan straight off when you feel like it's getting too hot, mix it around. You can go, you got it. Yeah. Woo. Getting some of that chili, baby. So you can just imagine that sausage fats and that going through that. Boom. You've seen how easy that is camping. Every time we go camping, whether a fishing trip, whatever it was, hunting, bang, this will be done. Usually in the morning, nice breakfast, put it all together, everyone gets some pieces of bread like this, dig it straight in. Might grab a bit of that, might get a sausage, boom. Even without the sausage, now that the flavour's gone all through. Here, come have a look at this. Come zoom in on this. Look at the drip, look at the drip and the fats are coming through. We ready. There you have it. There's the sausages. Got the deer. Made sausages out of them. 110 kilos worth of sausages. You got to see that whole process. You got to see us cook it, things that we did with it. Incredible way, not just to cook, to live. Absolutely love it. Yeah, very, very, very proud of what we did with all that. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm just going to finish this up for the kids and then I'll make them something. They're going to stay away from the chili, so I'm going to have to whip them something else with these sausages. But I hope you enjoyed the content and hey, stay tuned, man. We've got so much more coming. As you can see, we're fully committing to this. You guys have been loving the content, so we're just going to keep it rolling for you. So I appreciate you.